All right, if Jaron Ennis had a choice, should he take on Eimantas Stannionis, or keep Thurman? Eimantas Stannionis, they're saying is the mandatory for Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, so he can take a voluntary and do what he want to do. Keith Thurman fight for the interim WBC title, so they lining everything up for they're lining everything up for the next wave of guys to get belts and PBC. They're putting their guys in position to get those belts. Ugas versus Keith Thurman could be coming. Stannionis is already the mandatory. He can take a little soft touch to get paid. Jaron Ennis is the interim champion. And at the WBO, Oscar De La Hoya got Alexis Rocha in position to get a title, but also Cody Crowley's number 2 and Rashidi Ellis number 3. So, I mean, we could see some things happen there where Golden Boy kind of maintain that title. They, synonymous with WBO a lot too. But let's talk about it. Which is the better path for him? Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Either way, it seems like he's going to unify titles, maybe regular interim titles, and then be elevated to a unified champion. But I think each path has you can spin the block on the other guy. But I do think the Keith Thurman fight is the more important fight. I think the Keith Thurman fight is the better fight for him, and that's the fight that really can make his name ring bells. In the box community, even if it wasn't a title on the line, that's the fight that he should want. And obviously you see right here, Stannionis is the mandatory, so he ain't got to do nothing. His pimping ain't got to be doing nothing. So at the end of the day, I still think for him the Keith Thurman fight is the fight to make. It is the fight to make. It's the fight that can take Jaron Ennis to the next level. It can take him almost to the surface level with casuals. Obviously, it'll be a quick jump because they will want to put that on pay-per-view. And that just lets you know, once again, they just throwing any and everybody on pay-per-view. It don't matter. When that fight really should be on regular TV, in my humble opinion. But this is the fight to make for him. Just on so many different levels, from the standpoint of just talking about everything that comes with inside the ring, the experience. He gonna get a better experience with Stannionis. It's just gonna be like fighting Rio Vila. It's just gonna be how much can Vila take. Stannionis don't do anything special. He sit there, he trade with you. What do we learn new about him? We seen that with Rio Vila. Stannionis strong. He could probably take ass with him for 10 rounds, 11 rounds. Maybe go to full distance. I doubt it. Jaron Ennis just got too much sauce for him. We learned nothing new. But with Keith Thurman, we're gonna see him in there with another athletic fighter. We're gonna see them in there with another fighter who's capable of punching. We're gonna see him in a fighter who's been to the Tzop, who's been world level, who lost one time. And his name is One Time. I guess that's what that stands for now, because he ain't been one time in a long time. And we get to see him do something that Errol Spence and Keith Thurman didn't do. And that's one, get Keith Thurman in the ring. And two, if you can stop Keith Thurman, that's something that hasn't been done before. So does he possess more in Keith Thurman to Jaron Ennis? Does he possess more danger? Absolutely. But if he wants to be at the top, if he want to be able to chase the guys like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford and get those guys in the ring, you got to go through somebody like Keith Thurman. Stannionis doesn't improve anything. Stannionis is a waste of our time. We know what's going to happen. We 100% knows what's going to happen with him and Eimantas Stannionis. It's nothing new. Stannionis going to sit there. He going to get his ass whooped. And, people going to overreact. And that's what it's going to be. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. So, I mean, we can sit here and we can talk about him all day. But in my opinion, Keith Thurman what he does for him inside the ring and outside the ring is the fight that he should be pursuing. Now, at the end of the day, sometimes you got to take what you can get. Like you at the bar late night, you know what I'm saying? And you just want to take some home and take it down real quick. And you don't want to go home with the sober dick. Pause. You go just take what you can get. Make sure you wrap it up. All that type of stuff. Sometimes you feel that horny. You just got to take what you can get. All right. And if he don't have the pick of the litter or he don't trust Keith Thurman gonna make it to the ring, and he want to make sure he take the layup with Stannionis, then I understand. But if you got an opportunity to close the deal on Keith Thurman and they force Keith Thurman to get in the ring with him, bro, that's gonna be the night that he get put on the pedestal and the night that he gets stamped as, even though he's an interim champion, he could be a full world champion by that time. Him and Keith could be in unification, to be honest. Seeing what happened with Spencer Crawford and with the sanction belt bodies approved, but they're not gonna want to miss out on that money. But by that time, we'll get an opportunity to see what they can, we'll see opportunity to see if he real or he fake. That's the type of people like we'll be able to get an opportunity to see, what he brings to the table. And is he real? And then outside the ring, it's gonna do wonders for the brand. Cause don't nobody know who Eimantas Stannionis the fuck is. Who know who that is? Seriously, who know who that is? Even though that fight will be free on regular TV, you know what I mean? Even though that'll be a free fight on regular TV, but Keith Thurman gonna be financially better for him. People gonna know who Keith Thurman is, and it is more dangerous. I will say that it is a more dangerous fight, but it's a fight that's gonna put him on a pedestal. It's gonna do wonders for his brand outside in his pockets. It's gonna do wonders for his brand outside, you know, outside the ring. And now you're gonna see guys start to call out Jaron Ennis. That's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see guys start to call out Jaron Ennis. You being Stannionis, okay. People gonna watch, but it ain't gonna be like all eyes on me. Cause we know what's gonna happen. Don't nobody think Stannionis any good. Virgil Ortiz, if he was healthy, man, come on. That's a 10-9 or 10 round fight. It should be maximum from him. Let's call it what it is. 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 But nonetheless, sometimes when you're in this position, you got to take what you can get. And it's as simple as that. But I feel like you could beat Keith. You should spin the block on Stannionis and do it that way. That's exactly what I would do. No ifs, and buts about it. But at the end of the day, you got to take what you can get. And if Keith Thurman want to be difficult, see, he'll say that on Brian Custer podcast. Oh, send the contract and I'll sign it. If I got to fight him to feed my family, I'll fight him. He'll say that. He will say that. But behind the scenes, we know it's different. We know that ain't really what he into. What Lil Durk said, that ain't really what he want. He ain't on that type of time. We know it. We know it. So, we could debate and discuss this all day. But if he got to take what he can get, so be it. But it seemed like he gonna be unified champion in a minute, depending on what happened with Spencer Crawford. But it seemed like he may be able to be the next welterweight undisputed champion if we get a victor between Spence and Crawford, because we seen sillier things happen in the sport of boxing. Come on, we have. We've seen sillier things happen. We've seen them. But if Keith become, or Ugas become if they become the, WC interim title, and he get that, and he turn around and fight Jaron in it, fight Uga, Stannionis for the belt, then and beat him, I think he beat everybody, and he could do that. Then he's gonna be in a good position to be undisputed, depending on who got that WBO belt. He's gonna be in a great position. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. You get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. But yeah, check out the welterweight playlist for more videos like this. Peace.